You just heard a word from our one and only sponsor.
BigTake.com.
I swear we have other sponsors. Jay keeps telling me no, though. I swear, like fucking Papa John's Pizza. They're a sponsor, right?
Not a sponsor.
Bourbon Street Grill.
Not a sponsor.
KFC.
Not a sponsor.
Coca-Cola.
Not a sponsor.
Alright, well, whatever. You heard, the ad you just heard was our sponsor right now, but the other ones are coming. The ones I just mentioned, they gotta be coming.
They need the holler.
Yeah, because we spent a lot of time talking about that. Talking about those companies.
We spent a lot of time eating from those companies.
What about Folgers?
In your cup. Cheers, Dave.
Cheers. Cheers to Folgers.
Why is Folgers so
That good dark roast. We got that good dark roast.
Why does it sound like there's ice cubes in there?
Because some people like cold coffee, you know what I mean? Like iced coffee.
Sure.
Yeah. The podcast people can't see your face right now, but the face is the shittiest head grin that I've ever seen shithead
grin. some great iced coffee.
Mm. It's good. Smooth.
That was easy.
Yep, goes down nice.
Yeah.
So what do you think we should do? Do you think we should jump right in to show and tell?
If you want to.
Yeah, let's do it. We were talking about wrestling earlier, so I'm gonna let you start because you said you got some wrestling stuff to show the people.
Got a little.
So let's show the people a little bit of wrestling like we were talking about earlier.
Okay. You know.
Show and tell. I forgot. I almost forgot. Till you plugged your ears.
See, I knew it.
That was the jingle for show and tell, by the way.
I knew you forgot.
Yeah.
But I knew when you remembered, you're gonna do it. So I'm just like,
you just plug your ears.
Plug my ears and remind you.
And wait for it. Yeah.
And remind you.
Now it's time for show and tell. Let's do it, Jay. You got it. Show me what you got.
So.
The dances, yo. The dances.
You gotta say your prayers and take your vitamins. I'm fucking.
It's close.
Anyway,
it's close.
It's close.
That's all I remember too. Something about saying prayers and vitamins.
You gotta take your vitamins. Stay in school. That's Mr. T, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
So
and only you can prevent forest fires.
Smokey the Bear.
Yep. Hey boo boo.
Hey boo boo.
That was a Smokey, right?
That was
Yogi.
That's
Yogi. All right.
Boo boo.
We fucked it all up.
Yeah, you're fucking it up.
We fucked it up.
So
yes, Brazil in the house.
We were just talking about wrestling, and I'm like, hey, you know what? That is great for what my show and tell is.
Yeah, it just it writes itself.
Sometimes it's like, hey, do you have a ghostwriter? Yes, we have a duppy.
Yeah, the one who keeps on pausing us on fucking TikTok.
Yeah, no, that's TikTok hates us.
Yeah, that's TikTok. TikTok's like,
you know what?
Some guy's like, I'm gonna moderate you guys, and I was like, all right, go ahead. It's not like we've been banned before.
Exactly. What are you moderating, guys?
And then he left.
Know?
And then
exactly.
and then that dude left.
You're the moderator.
Yeah.
Yo. I'm moderating.
And then we talked about somebody else's mama. Anyhow,
exactly.
Go to show and tell, Jay, because if we go into this rabbit hole, it's just gonna keep on going. Let's see.
Because I moderate his mama, you know. Anyways.
Yo, was that Brock?
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's a big one. And this guy's a big UFC fan too. So
yeah. So
do you have the Brock UFC one?
I do have.
Yo, so you have the wrestling one and the UFC one. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That'll be soon to come.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you could do like 7 UFC segments.
I could do
15.
More than 15.
80.
I still have more wrestlers.
Yeah,
This was just what could fit in the bag.
All right.
So we start off with Brock.
Sami Zayn and Rey Mysterio. You know who my guy was? Santino Marella. that was my guy.
So I was watching this thing on Santino Marella.
Yeah.
And he was saying they're like his thing was to get wrestlers to break.
Yeah.
So he was good at that, and he said his favorite one was Cena. He said he called John Cena something else.
Yeah.
And John
Cena.
Okay,
John Cena.
And
John Cena's in the ring.
Just broke.
Yeah, he tried not to laugh.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, and he said it like 100 times.
Yes.
Me and you, John Cena.
Yes.
Okay, yes. John Cena, you want to come, John Cena?
Yeah.
And he just kept saying it.
He killed it.
Anyhow, this is the Brock Lesnar.
Well, since we're talking about John Cena, well, let's.
Kev said his daughter's in
John Cena.
His daughter's in NXT. Who's Cena's daughter or Brock's daughter? Here's John Cena.
Here's John Cena.
Okay, John Cena. There's the John Cena. Look at that. Oh, Santino. Santino's daughter is in thing. Yo, that dude was funny, man. He was even on this Canadian show for a little while. The Score Tonight.
Yeah.
Not The Score. The channel, The Score.
Yeah.
They did a wrestling show because they showed wrestling.
Yes.
After, so they did this whole wrestling show before. And when Santino was out of wrestling, he moved to the show and would do like the whole pregame show. They'd sit like chairs almost like what we're sitting in, but there'd be, I think, like 4 of them plus the host.
Right.
Which was Jackie
Redmond.
No, her name's Jackie Redmond. She's actually back with the WWE right now.
Whatever.
You know?
WWE.
Yeah, Jackie Redmond. She won a contest to become like a sportscaster.
Oh yes. Okay, I remember.
Now she went big. She went NHL Network.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, and now she's back with the WWE. So she's going back and forth between NHL Network and stuff. Yo, this guy.
The original Dusty Rhodes.
One of the original shit talkers back in the good Ric Flair days.
Yes.
It was Dusty and Ric Flair always going back and forth on the mic.
Yes. Dusty was the original shit talker.
American Dream.
For I have to show The Rock.
I'm just a common man.
Because
that's Dusty's song, yo. I had to sing Dusty's song for the people then.
Little young Rock when he had some hair.
Oh shit! Oh, you got a Rock when he had hair. Look at that.
Yeah, trust me.
This is in his hype days when he used to talk pure shit.
Yes.
You know.
So now we're getting to the meat and potatoes. What am I gonna show you?
Meat and taters.
Hogan.
Oh, the Hollywood Hogan too.
Hollywood Hogan.
Not even just a Hulk Hogan. The Hollywood Hogan.
Hollywood Hogan.
The one where.
Even got the belt in there. The belt on side.
And remember, he used to come out playing. He used to always come out
the air guitar,
like he was playing. Yeah. He'd come up doing it.
Nice.
The Hollywood Hogan. There he is, man. This is a good one, man. I like this piece.
And I guess the
Chris Benoit. Yo, that's dark, yo. Yeah. This guy said the best family reunion. Chris Benoit. That's a dark joke because he killed his family.
Yes, yes. And
like
murder
suicide. Yeah. Dark, but I like it. That's a good one, Josh.
And then
you got
who do we end with?
My guy. One of the great, like to be honest, my greatest of all time.
And I like this guy because of the robe.
Yeah. You know. I looked into buying a Ric Flair robe. Like I wanted like an authentic one. Yeah. Like I looked at maybe not authentic, an authentic replica.
Right.
Because I couldn't buy an authentic one. I don't have the fucking money to buy an authentic one. But I was looking at some really 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 good replicas of Ric Flair robes, and I was close at one point.
I went to
grabbing it, but I don't know where the fuck I rocked it. I thought to just put it on a mannequin down here or something.
Yeah. I went to Vegas, and the stag. There was like a stag there, and the whole party wore robes.
Like Ric Flair robes?
Yes.
Yo, that's wicked.
And I'm like, I had to give him. I'm like, listen, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like that was dope. Everybody had. I don't know if it was purple, but they had the big
frills and
everything.
And when you open like this, it goes down in a big V.
Oh
like,
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Every one of them. There's like 8 of them.
Oh, ropes. That's hype.
And I was playing poker, and they're all at the poker table.
Yo, that's so hype, man.
Yeah. It was.
Yes, we are hockey fans.
I like Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah, this guy's a Detroit Red Wing fan. Anyhow, for my quick show and tell, let me just bang off a quick story. I've been looking at these characters for quite a while, but they're always they're just a little bit too much money for the size they are and everything and the quality of them.
Yeah.
One day, walked into the dollar store, as I do. I go in the dollar store, look for some shit, do whatever. Always check the toy section because they always have some gems in there. They're all being sold in the dollar store. So we'll bang these off one time. Look at these little characters. These are like tiny Marvel Legends.
Yes.
Right? They are Marvel Legends.
Yeah, they're like the
3.5 inch one?
Yeah, 3.5 inch.
So they were in the dollar store for a really good price. So I'm like, Let's
I
go.
seen them, but exactly what
My
you
thoughts
said.
on the Florida Panthers. Yo, Randy, stick around. I'll give you my. Let me just show these to the camera, and I'm gonna talk about the Florida Panthers real quick because fuck those guys. Anyhow, all these Marvel Legends is the
Falcon.
Yo, this one's nice. This is the old school Falcon too.
Yes.
The way he looked when he actually had a bird.
Yes.
See the
yes.
bird? The bird's even in there. Bird's the word.
Bird. Bird's a word.
Here's Hulk. We're just gonna rapid fire them off.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
have to get the Hulk.
now I want to talk about the Florida Panthers. Well, I bought basically because they were in the dollar store. I bought every one that was there. Marvel Legends, Mr. Fantastic,
Nice.
Bang Bang Bang.
Bang bang.
There he
Shoot him down. Bang bang.
Falcon's an overrated superhero. He is a little bit, but the
Well, I
MCU's giving him a bit of push right now. They're trying to.
I feel Falcon is like Hawkeye.
Use him for
Like,
something
come on,
else.
Like, guy shoots arrows.
Yeah, he didn't have anything. Thing there's the Wolverine. We're just rapid firing these guys off, and this one is probably the best figure out of all of them. It looks the best of all of them. The Dark Phoenix one.
Nice.
Yeah, she looks good. Even though like these smaller characters don't do well.
No.
They don't look great, whatever. But because they were dollar store prices, they're probably like $3 or $4 or something like that.
It's a coffee.
So whatever, I grabbed them all. I'm like, one of each. Put them all in the fucking bag.
Yeah. It's like 6
Roll out the way.
coffees.
There was no way that I wasn't gonna go see those in the dollar store and just not grab them. I've been eyeing them for a long time in like Walmart and stuff. Those things in Walmart are like 14 or $17.
Yeah. At least 10.
Yeah. No. 14 minimum or 17 in Walmart.
It's like, no.
And then when I saw them for like $4 at the dollar store, I'm like, sold. And I bought one of each.
That's like,
I'm waiting for the rest. There's a lot more.
I know.
So I'm just
know.
waiting for them to arrive at the dollar store. When the rest of them arrive at the dollar store too, I'll buy all those too. Yeah, Florida Panthers. It sounds like Randy's a fan of the Florida Panthers. Panthers are winning the cup in 2024. I don't think so, man. I don't know. But I mean, they made it to the cup final, so I can't say anything like thing about them. But yo, those guys, and this is coming from a Leafs fan. Remember, it's a little bit biased. Those guys play fucking dirty, man. All they did was just fuck shit up. Like they just every whistle that blew, they grabbed guys by their head, slammed them down on the ice, and did stuff. Pull guys by their face from behind, and doing all the shit. And the Leafs are soft. The Leafs are softy. They had nobody to counteract this kind of thing. They rectified that this year.
Well,
They got 3 dudes.
They got some goons.
They got 3
the
dudes.
goon squad.
3 dudes who are gonna go and punch you guys punch anybody in the face that are gonna do that.
Yeah.
But last year, like that Leafs had this rookie named Nyes.
Yeah.
That came in and in the playoffs came in and brought this spark, man. He was playing on the third line, fucking flying up and down the ice and all that stuff. And then at one point he was behind the net and they fucking hit him from behind, grabbed him by his head, slammed him on the ice, out for the rest of the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, and it was way after the puck was gone and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't mind a hit. Okay, you hit a guy.
Yeah.
Keep your fucking head up, right?
Yeah.
But then when when
Dirty-
the refs are
the
already
dirty
turning
stuff.
and going back, and then you just grab a guy and slam him on the ice and all that,
Yeah.
because you're a grown man and this guy's like 19. You know what I mean? Like, and you're doing dirty shit because he's a good player. I didn't like that shit. You know, like I don't like that kind of dirty stuff that you guys do. Nyes didn't do a single thing. Nyes didn't do anything because they fucking he was out against Florida because like game 1 they fucking slammed him down and he was gone.
Yeah.
You know, game 1 or game 2 it was. Nyes before the Florida series was on fire. He was all over the fucking ice. You know what I mean? Against Tampa.
Yeah.
You know, like Tampa was trying to run their top 2 lines, and the third line was fucking creating havoc. You know what I mean? With Nyes and they're doing a bunch of shit. Anyhow,
It's almost like that
whatever.
Bertuzzi. Remember how he like hit that young kid and he pretty much when he hit him, the kid was out of the game.
Yeah. You're talking about the old Bertuzzi guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of flack.
Because
for
we
that.
got a Bertuzzi on the team now too. I think his son.
Oh yeah.
We got a Bertuzzi on the team now. One of the Bertuzzis are on our team.
Well, it's got to be a son.
It's
because
his
this
son. This guy's old. Yeah, you're talking about like the Colorado days, or
like
back in the days when
and then he moved to like Edmonton.
And then there was like wasn't there like a big fucking brawl with him?
Yeah, he basically
somebody fucking hit him in the head, or he hit somebody in the head with a stick.
Yes.
Right at like center ice or something like
and
that.
he was
Just
young.
fucking slap. Yeah.
The kid was a young kid.
Yeah. Hit him in the head with the fucking stick. Y'all remember that? Tyler Bertuzzi is his nephew. Oh, it's his nephew. Tyler Bertuzzi, the guy on the team, is his nephew.
Nice.
But the older Bertuzzi, and then then there was like a hit out on Bertuzzi for a little while.
Oh yeah, because
he fucking sticked the guy in the head.
that kid was out of hockey. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure he ended his career.
Yeah. It broke his neck. I think he
He did something.
He hit him from behind and drove him into the ground.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He from behind drove him into the ground. I think he did something to the kid's neck.
Yeah.
Like fucked up the kid's neck. That's what it was. Like whatever it was. I don't remember the name of the kid that he did it to, but Florida still won number 5 in the East. Yeah. Listen, I as a Leaf fan, it sounds like I'm hating, but they went.
You're hating.
Yeah, I'm hating, but they went all the way to the finals. So
Yeah.
Florida, you got to give it to them because whatever they did, it worked. But then they tried to do that shit with Vegas, and Vegas, they just did all this shit at the whistle, and Vegas just stood there like this. And then the refs were forced to start to give Florida penalties.
Right.
Because everything, like, they got no reaction. They're trying to, like, do all this stuff and get a reaction, and all of Vegas just...
Because they already seen what they did to Toronto.
They
It's
took
like-
it
yeah.
and did nothing, and then came back, got a penalty, scored a goal. And they put it on them. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, they were onto what they were doing, right? The coach was probably
Randy's like Vegas destroyed. I can't even lie. You know what Vegas did well against Florida was not react. That's what they did.
didn't fall for the
Florida
sugar.
Florida tried to goat them into a lot of stuff, and,
Yeah.
and Vegas didn't react.
Yeah, they kept their heads.
That was the best thing because
Yeah.
the Leafs guys are reacting or falling or getting mad and going to complain to the refs, and
But
you're
you know
not
what it
gonna.
is?
You
It's
can't
not-
complain to the refs and get a call. That's not going to happen.
But that's, you know what it was? They got in their heads.
yeah. They got
So
right in
Vegas
their heads. Yeah.
knew right off the bat what the deal was, and they didn't let them get to them.
Yep. They just stood there. They took the guys are punching and they're like smiling.
Yeah.
The guys are like punching them with the gloves on right after the whistle, and the guys are just like taking punches and sort of like laughing at them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the refs started calling penalties.
And
I
they're
remember
like, "Thank you. We'll take the power play."
See, Kachuk was putting some big fucking hits on guys during the playoffs, and then they played Vegas. One of the Vegas dudes just fucking labeled him, broke bones or something. I don't know. He tried to play the next game and couldn't.
Right.
But basically, they did to him what he did to every team during the playoffs. He laid out people in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And borderline hits. They're good in my eyes. They're great hockey hits.
Scott-
Everything Kachuk does.
Stevenson hits?
Kachuk fucking put some hits on people, and to me, they were all good hits.
Yeah.
Because I'm an old school hockey fan, and those are
Rock'em Sock'em.
Yeah, those are real hits. But then it finally came back to bite him. Somebody fucking labeled him at center ice, and then he broke bones
Dude,
or whatever the
there's-
fuck happened. He couldn't play,
Yeah.
and that was it. He's a superstar, and he was out. And then fucking Vegas cruised after that. Vegas cruised to victory after
Not
that. That
so
was an easy
super
Stanley
no
Cup.
more, bruh.
Nah.
When you meet your match.
Yeah, I mean, if you play that game, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, right?
Exactly.
You want to hit people, people are going to look to hit you back, right?
Well,
Right?
and
Nobody hits people like that anymore, but when you're the dude putting it on people, then people are going to look to, the minute they get to get an advantage and try and put their shoulder in your mouth, they're going to put their shoulder in your mouth. And that's what they did to him.
especially when you've been doing it for a couple series,
Yeah.
like you can see a pattern. It's like obviously the other team studied and was like, okay, this guy is knocking the players out.
Yeah.
Let's take him out.
Yeah, everybody keep your head up. Keep
Right.
your head up because he's coming.
Right.
He's coming. Just watch out because
And
he's
don't let him get away.
No matter where you are on the ice, when you think you're free, just keep your fucking head up. If he's on the ice, keep your head up.
Yes.
He's coming. And then whatever, they just
And when you get your opportunity, give it back
somebody
to him.
gave it to him.
Yeah.
And that was it. And when he was out, I remember typing on something. Somebody asked like your thoughts on the Kachuk hit, like on the hit that somebody put on Kachuk.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, all I typed was, who's gonna grab people's faces and slam them to the ice right now? On that team, nobody.
Yeah.
He was the dude. He's the instigator. He's the guy who.
Yeah.
He's the superstar. Plus, he's the toughest dude on the team.
Yeah.
You know, he's everything all in one. Like he's a fucking he's one of the. Like I know they talk about Connor McDavid and all these guys that are all like super skilled players,
Yeah.
but he's got the skill, and he's fucking tough as fucking nails. He'll fight you. He'll
Yeah.
hit you. do all kinds of madness to you behind the net, like put his glove finger in your nose and doing all that.
Yo.
Kind of, he's just that guy doing that stuff all the time.
Yo, that's asshole.
Yeah.
I used to play hockey, and we had a full visor, so you can imagine we weren't getting that. But like, could you imagine you were in a half visor and someone takes their stank glove and rubs it in your face?
Yeah.
I'd be-
Just like rubbing it in. Your
yeah, and you're not.
Andre's in the house, by the way.
What up, Andre?
Yeah.
It's not enough
We
to
are
like
filming late.
get you. It's just enough to fucking piss you off.
Yeah. It's not illegal.
It's not illegal. That's the problem.
And that's the game that Florida played. Florida played their game, and they played it the best in the league because they made it to the finals, man.
right.
You know, it's just that they couldn't get Vegas to bite, right?
They're Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, but then they ran into like a Tim Duncan who's just like this,
Yeah.
no reaction.
Yeah.
You did everything to this guy and no reaction, but then he's dropping fucking 40 on you. You know, that's a good thing.
Vegas.
Yo, Vegas put it on him, man. It was a good series.
Yeah.
You know, if he's like, would Florida have won the cup without the injuries? Possibly yes, but no. You know what? No, they wouldn't have, because Vegas wasn't biting.
Yeah.
Vegas didn't bite on any of the stupidness that Florida was trying to bring.
They would have had to change.
They
their
outplayed
game
them,
plan.
man. Vegas
Yeah.
really outplayed them.
They would have had to change their game plan
Yeah,
because that style wasn't going to beat Vegas.
yeah,
I would say they were capable of beating them,
yeah.
but not that way.
Not in that way.
Yeah. Vegas
They
was
had
ready.
They had to could score goals. They have everything on that team. Tough guys, everything.
Yeah. Vegas was ready for that.
Yeah.
So that
They
wasn't going to
They
work.
just game planned better. They just said,
Yeah.
don't bite. Like every whistle you could see, everybody just stood there and just took it all and did nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then the refs eventually were like breaking everything up, but the Vegas guys are just standing there with their arms down.
Yeah.
So like after a little while, the Florida guys looked more like assholes when nobody's fighting
Yeah.
and you're the only guy just rubbing a guy's face every whistle.
Yeah.
The refs are like, okay, like fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
By the second period, it's like, okay, we got to start calling this.
Yeah, because it really looks bad. It looks
Yeah.
bad on TV too, you know, like watching it on camera.
You gotta change up your programming.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, Florida played their game all the way to the finals, yo. It was a good game plan. They
Got them to the finals.
just ran into a team that didn't bite. That's it.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. But Vegas was also a fucking thing too. You know, thoughts on Barkov? What thought Kachuk was out in game 2 though? He's the one that gets the Cats going. Yeah, I know, but he gets the Cats going with all that instigating stuff that he does too, right? And if somebody does something bad, he'll go in there and punch a guy in their face. You know, you can't fuck around. Barkov is one of the best players in the NHL. He is. But what is that the thought that you want me to have? Like, he is. He's one of the best players in the NHL. But
It takes a team.
I don't really have thoughts on him past that. He's good. I mean, the Leafs.
It's about chemistry. Like, that's what it comes down to. I feel like when teams start gelling and playing as a unit, and that's what wins you the title.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with
And this guy knows because
individual.
he's an old school Detroit Red Wings fan. Where that team ran the league for like 10 years.
Oh my God.
Like ran the league. There's nobody because
Well-
there's Scotty Bowman, right?
Well,
They came into the Scotty Bowman system, and Bowman had this team
You know
running
what-
like a fucking.
you know what it was back then? It was Detroit and Chicago Blackhawks.
Mhm.
I fucking hated Jerry Roenick.
Roenick.
So Roenick
See,
was
Roenick is like
Yes.
Kachuk.
Kachuk.
The skill plus the fucking asshole.
So Roenick.
Or like, what's his name from Boston?
Marchand.
Marchand.
Yes, Marchand.
Yeah.
So Roenick. Back in the day, you had the hockey game.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah. NHL 95 or whatever.
This dude would play. Everybody would pick Chicago
Yeah.
because he would come down, hit your player,
Yeah.
steal the puck,
Score.
and then score.
Yeah.
Every time. And I'm like, I fucking hate this Jeremy Roenick guy. But he did that in real life. Like, he was that asshole on that team that, that was Detroit's biggest rival back then.
Yeah.
It was Chicago.
He's asking,
The Blackhawks.
do you think Barkov or Tkachuk? I take Tkachuk because of Tkachuk's toughness. Just all the shit that he does. That shit brings a lot to the game.
Yeah,
it really does.
I would take Tkachuk too.
Yeah, because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
And he can fight. And
he's got the full package.
Yeah, he's got everything.
Yeah.
If he didn't get injured, it would have been a different series for sure. But I still think Vegas would have won.
Oh yeah,
but
it would have been a different series for sure.
Yeah.
Because
he's a superstar.
Yeah, you can't stop that.
He's a legit superstar.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
that can fight.
It would have been
and hit, and he's massive. He's a big fucking.
It would have been a lot closer.
Yeah.
It could have been. They could have won. He would have put them in better odds. Let's put it that way.
Dom, don't start, Dom. Somebody named Dom came and asked if we can kiss. Don't start. Look at this guy. Look. He wants to start back.
Dom.
This is your one chance, Dom. Don't start.
No.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Fucking Leafs. The Leafs suck? Is that what we're saying?
That's what we're saying.
That's basically what we're saying.
What I'm thinking.
That's my team too, huh? Don't hate. They're my team, and they just keep sucking. They built. You know what the Leafs did last year? Excuse me. They built a team to beat Tampa, because every year they went out against Tampa. They didn't build a playoff team. They built a team specifically to beat Tampa. And then when they beat Tampa, and they went to the next round, they couldn't do anything else. They didn't know how to play playoff hockey. Yeah. They only knew how to beat Tampa Bay hockey.
Get out of the first round.
Yeah, get out of the first round hockey. They got out of the first round, ran into a team that fucking steamrolled them.
Pretty much.
That's it. That was it.